Hey, so it's me. Welcome back to the show. Just doing some laundry here, cleaning up the house. So you guys get to watch my laundry today. I care not to grace in front of the camera much today. If you want, I'll just say hi. Hello. How are you people? Anyway, thanks for listening and following my channel. If you're here, it's not by accident, obviously. Want to light up my smoke and talk about a few things that I care to discuss. Welcome, enjoy the ride, alright? Anybody that has played any of my previous shows, you guys know I need a good 5, 10, 15 minutes to tune up and figure out what topic I'm going to discuss, because everything that I talk about has a purpose and it benefits me. If anything, it just helps my thought process to think out loud and also to reflect on some of the present and past decisions that I've made, right? So if you guys are not into doing journals and you don't have a notepad or a notebook and you don't have a to-do list even, or you don't use the calendar on your phone or whatever to make appointments and stuff like that, your life's probably very unorganized. There's no excuse in this day and age if you've got pen and paper, and every basic phone has some kind of app or program to better schedule and organize your life. So follow along. If you guys want, grab some coffee, light a smoke. I'm going to do the same. Welcome again to the show. Name is Shimmy Cash. Did a couple of shows yesterday about my life, my old work life and gym life in Florida. Today it's going to be something slightly different, because I know yesterday I did a show about two people that I have perceived that have wronged me indefinitely, and one guy was a black guy and one guy was a Spanish guy. I did that show yesterday on purpose, intentionally, so that when I do today's shows and when I talk about white people and Jewish people, you guys can't automatically pull the race card on me, even though you're going to do it anyway. Yeah, I'm a little bit racist, but I criticize myself and people that look like me first. I guess I'm truly brainwashed, but I want to point out to you people that I don't actually hate anyone or any group as a whole, or as a part, really. I don't have the energy for that hate shit for the most part. But I will voice myself on the airwaves here about things that have happened to me personally. I mean, you guys' mileage may vary, but I'm just going to tell you what happened to me, and maybe y'all can relate and connect dots and cross lines and things like that, right? But before I dig into that, sparking up my blunt right now, clearing my head, and seeing where I'm at. I basically have to go and handle my affairs first. As you guys see, I went out and took care of my bills, doing my laundry, I'm about to clean the house next. You know, there's like a certain order of operations that I'm going to do. I'm not going to deal with my own personal and work and play and psychological issues while there's bills that got to get paid and things I've got to take care of and things I've got to keep rolling, right? Even though I'm the central processing unit of this entire operation, my own feelings and emotional states and stuff like that, I tend to put on ice until I have time to, do these little shows and stuff like that. So give me a minute to switch into that mode and all will be good in the hood. Please ignore the rest of this dirty laundry and shoes on the floor. The white stuff's next. I do the colors first. I'll bleach the white stuff next though. But yeah, it's segregated racist laundry. I told you I'm a little bit racist. So, yeah, let's see what's going on out here today. Let me walk out on the balcony for a minute. Oh, lots of people chilling out there. A couple birds, I should carry it over so you guys could see actually. What good is it for you guys to look at my washing machine spinning? All right. So it's clear out here right now. Weather's good. A couple folks on the balcony looking at me doing what I'm doing. I'm blogging just like you, nigga. But yeah, well, maybe I'll set it up out here in the trees. Yeah, you guys are probably more nature-oriented people rather than want to look at that than the washing machine. So let's position this so you guys have a good little show of something. All right. See, I care about my viewing audience or whatever. There you go. Maybe something nice will pop up in the field here. I'll go wide angle on you. There. All right, y'all watch the ambience or watch the show or whatever you want to call it. I'll leave the camera positioned right there, I suppose. Yeah, good enough. Sure enough, some bird or something will come up there. So, yeah, man. For those of you that don't know, I didn't start smoking weed till I was about 32 years old. Quite some time ago, right? A lot of people, they started in their teenage years, and I didn't. I thought it was for failures in life, for bad people, and, you know, gangsters and shit like that. Not true at all. Everyone needs something to self-medicate and regulate and adjust themselves, especially when you live somewhat of a stressful life, slightly more stressful than the average person. It's not good for people to turn to alcohol and hard drugs and cigarettes and, you know, junk food and other things which are destructive to the body. Smoking weed isn't actually destructive to the body. Everything's great. My heart rate, blood pressure, lungs, doesn't affect anything, right? I can't say the same for sugar, high fructose corn syrup, tobacco, nicotine, and all sorts of other stuff I could, you know, fill up a list about. But yeah, man, just chilling out here. Pour up a little bit of coffee, smoke a joint here. And I'll tune up. Now, today, bill pay day here. You know, I did that. I went and got my hair done up at the Dreadlocks Braid place. And then on the way home, I stopped at the grocery store to get some coffee and some chocolate bars. Some dark chocolate bars. Yeah, I eat that sometimes, dark chocolate, because it's actually pretty good for you. So, anyway, I'm in the food court at the shopping mall. Right? Now here in Thailand, they actually sell everything in the shopping mall. Okay, you go in there to get coffee, they sell cars. They had a pickup truck in the fucking store today, a Mitsubishi car. They're selling condo units. They have little miniature scale models and representatives from various condos and stuff. The malls in Asia are just, they're really something else, man. And you know, in America, you're lucky to go to Starbucks, Toys R Us, and Foot Locker. Over here, they'll hook you up, man. You go to the mall to get coffee, and you walk out with a condo, a motorcycle, a truck, car, all kind of shit, right? So I bring this up because, you know, I got a couple condos here already, right? So I see some of the promotional, what they call these people that try to pitch and sell condo units. You know, they're dressed up in a little shirt and slacks and stuff, and they're handing out little flyers, right? Now, you guys that followed my show months ago know that I had one of these flyers from Copacabana Beach up on the janitor's closet of my old job. I said to myself, I'm going to go buy this condo one day and something. And I've always done that since I was a kid. If I like something, I'll go put a picture or a poster of it up on my wall just so makes me feel good to look at it, to know that I'm working for something or towards something, right? That whole keep your eye on the prize thing. You know, so this is slightly unimportant. But anyway, the girl, I see her passing out these flyers to a couple of dudes in the food court while I'm eating my noodles, right? And most of the dudes she's passing them out to, they're much older than me. They're in their 60s and you know, old man retired. They got the old man hat on and stuff like that. And I guess I look rather young, especially I just left the hair place. Just got my hair done. It's a little bit shorter, so maybe I look like a little jit today. I don't know, but I'm well dressed. Wearing some nice jeans, a polo shirt, clean shoes. I'm probably the best dressed fellow in the food court at the moment, but I look probably too young to be interested in purchasing a condo in their eyes, because most tourists my age, you know, they're in here and they're out of there in 2 weeks, and it is what it is, man. So they're not here trying to buy no property and buy up the city like me or whatever, right? So anyway, the promo girl did not give me a flyer, but she handed a flyer to all the other gentlemen that were surrounding me at the table. Now I could go and say, oh, it was racist. She think black men don't have money. Yeah, possibly, but I think it's more of an age-related thing. So I'm not saying, I'm not trying to say anything. I'm just telling you what exactly happened in front of my own eyes or whatever. Now I realize I might look like some rapper, hip-hopper, Rasta man or something to the outside world. I accept that. I accept that's the stereotype given me and my hairstyle and my skin color and, you know, facial features and stuff like that. So if I look like a relative of Bob Marley, then so be it. But I'm sure Bob Marley bought some property in his day as well, too. You know, oftentimes, you know, black people, and I'll make this an ethnic thing for a moment, black people are excluded without even being told they're excluded. I just didn't get handed a flyer because I don't look like I'm qualified or pre-qualified to these people here. You know what I'm saying? It's the constant case of misunderestimating, misunderstanding, and misjudging me. And that was today. One of the more striking examples that stood out to me, this is from my own line of work or whatever. I was in Vegas at a convention, and I might have mentioned this at a show before too. Not this year, but years ago, back when AVN and the Internext was actually a thing, the annual January convention they have in Vegas for the industry. I'm sitting at the table with a guy from a charitable organization that I won't name because they actually do a few good things for people and stuff like that. This guy's wealthy, he's loaded. Him and his so-called friend or associate, I'm watching them gamble on sports. It's like some basketball game going on in the casino or whatever. And this guy bet the other guy $10,000 right on the spot on a basketball game that was going on right now. And this guy is like I don't say if he's the owner, but he's like on the board or something of one of these like charity groups that people like, you know, donate money to and shit like that. And I'm just watching this cat just say 10 grand like it's nothing, you know. Even when I had, look, $10,000 in any country ain't nothing. That's a motorcycle, that's a car, that's a down payment for a condo, that's a couple video shoots, that's anything, man. It's a jet ski, it's something. It's not a small amount of money, right? So to just see this guy just throw it out there like it's a $1 bill, I'm like, fuck, right? So, just to give you a clue of like how much money this fucker's got or whatever, right? So, I don't give a fuck what people do with their cash, but I noticed that they have this program or this thing where like if you donate to this so-and-so charity or organization, they'll give you like a little button or an icon or something you could put on the bottom of your page to say like, oh yeah, we support so-and-so or we donated to so-and-so or whatever or something like that, right? Now back then in the day, a couple years ago, I was actually prepared to donate like $100 to this group or whatever, but I didn't. After I even told the guy I wanted to donate and give me a button on my page, I'll support you, whatever. And the dude, I said to him, okay, how do I get the graphic or the logo or the icon to go put on my page at the bottom of my page or whatever? I'll put it on the, you know, what do they call that page? Privacy policy, terms and conditions, some little back page on the site or whatever, but I'll give you a backlink or whatever, man, right? So I said to him, well, you know, give me the icon, give me the image, give me the link, give me the file. And the guy says to me, have your IT guy do it. This is a white dude. a European dude from Europe, actually. And I look over at him and I'm like, what do you mean, like, tell my IT guy? I am the IT guy. I'm the actor, the producer, the webmaster, the uploader, the fucking IT guy, the change the light bulb guy, the lab test guy, the deliver the food guy, the everything one-man army guy, right? So this dude, this white dude, unknowingly talked down to me and made me feel small or less than human or less than welcome, much like today's circumstance in the mall where I didn't get a fucking flyer. Now, no, I'm not going to go buy a fucking condo today, so the girl didn't waste her time. But still, I like to be privy to the information, right? If you're going to hand out a flyer to everyone within sight, I expect to get one too. Niggers not allowed? Quite all right. Don't worry. I'll get one on the west side of town soon enough and just sew this fucker up like a grid, you know? So this is what happens when you're born black, my friends. You're not aware of everything that you're missing out on. That's the only reason I'm telling this story here. Now, I don't care about this. Again, this is local shit here. I don't care about a fucking another new. They're putting up new condos and skyscrapers and construction cranes on the beach, building them on beach sand for whatever reason. And I'm, you know, it won't be the first one, won't be the last one, right? But that's not the point of my show today. I think that today's show is going to be about white people and Jewish people, and I'm going to put Jewish people first in line. So get your band hammers and sensors ready or whatever, right? Now, about a quarter of the people in my phone are Jewish, right? Not just the lawyers and accountants and things like that. I mean, I actually have friends, people that I would consider friends, who are Jewish, right? Now, I am a little bit racist towards all people, including them, which means I cannot exclude them from when they do fucked up shit to me. Just like when black people do fucked up shit to me, I'm the first one to grab a microphone and tell you how I've been wronged and this and this and this, right? And I've been criticized in the past for being like, say, man, how come you don't never talk about them white folks and what they did to you and so and so, so and so, and so and so, so and so? Why do you pick on the niggers first? There's a reason for that as well, too. Okay? Well, the key difference is now I'm safe and sound. I'm stable. You cannot go on an offensive against people who have wronged you until you are actually stable, especially if those people have somewhat of a perceived elevated status than you, right? Right. So what am I getting at? What am I getting at? I'm getting at I've been holding my breath about a lot of shit for a really long time. But now that I have my air conditioning, I have my plants, I have my microphone, you know, my bills are paid, everything is rolling, and I'm not in a state of survival, and I'm not up against the wall, I can go ahead and tell some of these true stories that have happened to me, and, you know, consequences be damned, right? What are you going to do? Take on a hind with your bare hands? So don't get me wrong also about this too. This is not just hot air. I have decided something too, since these shows are going to get pulled off of YouTube and Rumble. Anyway, all that anyone has to do is click a button to report them or say this, say that about them or whatever. I'll go ahead and double down on this here too. I will delete any video off of this page in reverse ransom fashion for 100,000 US dollars in my bank account. I'm not going to repeat that. So, you heard it. If you hear something or see something on my channel that you do not like, you do not approve of, feel free to click the button and report it. Click the thumbs down. It will resurface somewhere. Okay? I have a microphone in high speed. What is this internet here shit called? Fiber? It's like some super fast shit. I'll echo it everywhere if I have to. I feel like I need to tell a lot of these stories, right? Now, if you feel like your life is so valuable, here's where it gets different, right? The lives of niggers and spics are negligible. Nobody cares what happens to them. Nobody cares about their social media following. Nobody cares who their Facebook friends, their LinkedIn friends, their other friends and circles or groups or whatever, right? But in the world of white people, and particularly Jewish white people, this actually matters to them. They care about who they get photographed with. They care about who's associated with them and who's on their friends list and who they did this with and who knows who this way and that way and this way or another, right? So if you don't want your name to be on my show, don't worry, I ain't putting up no pictures of y'all yet. I give a fuck, but it's like, if you don't want any, basically look at it like this. I go through life and tread lightly. I don't fuck with people. I don't have any debts. I don't owe anybody any money. I don't owe anybody any favors. I don't fuck people over. I don't lie to people about anything, because why would I? You're just stupid fucking monkeys like me. You're not worthy of being lied to. Who are you, nigga? Really. So, it's pure truth. Pure truth what I'm spitting here. So this show here is basically like the 0.5 preamble show to the real show. So if you don't like what I'm about to say in the coming few videos, you guys probably know what my account number is. I guess I could leave like a, what do they call that shit, a wallet, a Bitcoin address or something in the description for those that actually take me seriously. If your life is so valuable, if your social life and network is so valuable that just a message or a photo with me would fuck up the whole cartwheel of lies or tower of cards you're building, then just fucking pay me off. $100,000, you heard it. Last time I say it. And that's all I gotta say. The next show starts in 10 minutes.